Here we go! Here we go!
Starting today's episode of This Day in Grossly Embellished History. And in 1925, Dick Van Dyke had a birthday. So what if Rip Van Winkle married Dick Van Dyke? You'd have Dick Van Winkle as your Dick starts to twinkle. And in 1957, a whole lot of shaking was going on. Jerry Lee Lewis married his first cousin once removed. I guess the once removed part is referring to divorcing the 13-year-old girl 13 years later. And in 1961, Grandma Moses passes away. If you ever wanted motivation to make a new start at something, no matter how old you are, just remember, Grandma Moses didn't start painting until she was in her 80s. And in 1918, Woodrow Wilson arrived in France. He was the first sitting U.S. president to visit France while in office. He told them that their coffee was burnt, their women were hairy, and their French bread smelled peculiarly like old women's underarms, for which he was an expert. In 1978, the Susan B. Anthony coin went into circulation. This is the first coin to honor a woman. While they thought she was important, it was mostly because her name had a nice rhyme to it. Feminists of the day said that she was worth a lot more than a coin. And in 2000, Al Gore threw in the towel on the presidential election. It turns out that he thought hanging Chad Zumach was much too high a price to pay for the presidency. Also, he bought some oceanfront property and flew his private jet all over to kill the earth with carbon. Yeah. And in 2019, 16-year-old climate activist Greta Thunberg named Times Person of the Year. Is it just me, or do all these climate freaks both seem angry and messed up? I mean, it seems like you have enough of your own problems to deal with before trying to convince Al Gore and Obama that their beachfront property is in danger. Yeah, even they don't believe this crap. In 1950, James Dean begins his career with an appearance in a Pepsi commercial. I don't know about you, but I prefer Coca-Cola Classic. That one's for you, Jake. Coca-Cola Classic. In 1774, Paul Revere begins his ride to warn Portsmouth of the approach of the British warships. The British are coming! The British are coming! Oh, yes! The British are coming! Well, there you go, you little Queen's Cockney cuck. And in 2003, Saddam Hussein is captured. And more like so damn insane, did he think he was really going to just march into Kuwait and steal all the world's oil reserves and get away with it? Son of Castro! And there you have it, folks, as this day in history with gross, disgusting embellishments has been established here on the morning show with Ky and Friends.
What the heck are you doing? What are you doing? I'm a mature young man. I'm stupid.